So Cade Cunningham and Evan Mobley have contract extensions with their
Yeah.
respective teams. What are your thoughts on Jalen Green not getting a contract extension when the number 1 and the number 3 pick got that rookie max extension?
That's an interesting one right there. I'm still shocked that he didn't get it. I mean, look, we can say what we want about Jalen Green. The kid is talented. He is a bucket. When he's on fire, he's a little streaky, but when he's on fire, I mean, watch out. The fact that he did not get an extension, though, I do think that could say some things about what Houston thinks about him being the face of that franchise long term.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they have not seen enough from a maturity level to trust him with that type of bag right now. Because what Cade and Evan Mobley, they signed some pretty significant deals. And again, Mobley, we've seen what he's done on the floor in Cleveland, playing next to Jared Allen too. He definitely deserved that. He definitely deserved that deal, and I think Cade deserved his deal as well. I mean, granted, you're not paying Cade for what you've seen from him on the floor per se, but when Cade is healthy, Cade look like one of the best players in the league. I don't care, and I'm not reaching when I say this. There was a stretch, and I can't remember what month it was, but there was like a stretch of games where Cade was just dropping like 30 a night, and just look at every bit of the number 1 overall pick. I think that if he's able to be healthy, he's really going to turn into one of the best players in the league. But just to kind of get back on topic, both Cade and Mobley, I believe, showed the maturity of being a guy that you can build your team around and you can trust. Like, hey, we're giving him this. We know that he's going to put in the work and that he's dedicated to turning this franchise around. I'm not in Houston. I don't have any intel on what's going on there, but I do believe when those two guys get the bag and he doesn't, there might be something working there that we don't know about.
Kind of to your point, I'm not locked in with Houston, but I do have people that I follow that do cover the Rockets very extensively. When you draft guys like Reed Shepherd, who's been having a phenomenal summer league,
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of look at Jalen Green, even Sengun, who I'm really high on. They didn't give him a contract extension either. And you see all the rumors last year that they didn't want to part with Sengun and Jalen Green for Mikal Bridges. And you look who the coach is, and they brought in all the veterans. They may be in a package, Jalen Green and Sengun. Who's to say they don't call Phoenix and say, hey, what do you want for Devin Booker? We have the picks. We have the assets. Like, I think that's a big reason why Jalen Green didn't get an extension, because I think where Houston is at in terms of where they want to be as an organization and is in a franchise is they're trying to make win now moves. You don't hire Udoka just to rebuild and you're happy with 30, 40 wins a season.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get an NBA championship under him.
Absolutely.
He's a great coach, and it would not surprise me if you see a Jalen Green or a Sengun in trade rumors this upcoming season, because they went out and signed really good vets, Dylan Brooks, Fred VanVleet. They traded for Steven Adams, who is going to be healthy this season. So my assumption or my guess is the reason why Jalen Green didn't get an extension is because the Rockets really want to really ramp this up. And also in that draft class, Mo Wagner got a contract extension, or Franz Wagner got a contract extension too. So a lot of people from Cade's draft class got paid.
Yeah, I'm curious on where they could, if they decide to move them, where they would ship them to. That would be the I guess you could say the $1 million question or whatnot. But yeah, the fact that I'm not too shocked. It just to me it just says a lot that he didn't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? I mean, he's played more than Cade, but I mean, It's got to be something that they're seeing behind the scenes where they do not want to they don't feel that he's that guy that they can believe in long term. Otherwise, you make that move. So again, with them not making that move, you could possibly see a Jalen Green deal, being moved at some point, maybe even before the season started.
Yeah, you never know. I was kind of surprised because we have a group chat and someone's just like, so Cade got paid, Evan Mobley got paid, but Jalen Green didn't. And I was just like, well, I think that kind of speaks volume to not so much him as a player, but I think it speaks more volume to what Houston is trying to accomplish. And when you draft a guy like Reed Shepherd, who is just a catch and shoot specialist, and I think he's going to be really good for Houston, maybe they look at Jalen Green as expendable, because I think Reed Shepherd kind of fits more of what you want out of a shooting guard versus what Jalen Green is. And that's not to slight Jalen Green in like any way, shape, or form. I think he's a good player. I just think the way Houston wants to play Reed Shepherd makes more sense schematically for Udoka.
I will say this. There were rumors of the Rockets trying to get KD at some point. Matt Ishbia was very adamant in the fact that they're not moving Kevin Durant in any shape, fashion, or form. But if they don't get out to the start that they're looking to get out to this year, I mean, maybe that is something that could be revisited, because do you want to have that high of a payroll and you're not winning? Which is also why which is also why I'm shocked Brandon Ingram has not been moved yet. I'm curious to see. I still think it's possible he gets moved before the season starts. I don't know how they go into the season with that dynamic, but I believe Jalen Green could possibly be a target that the Rockets look to move to go get a Kevin Durant out of Phoenix. But yeah, him not getting his deal is just very telling.
Yeah, someone in the chat said that Barnes got the bag too. Yeah, the 4th overall pick got the bag too.
Barnes did get. I think Barnes got the bag first, didn't he?
Yeah, I believe so. That like if I'm Jalen Green, I'm feeling some type of way. I don't know if I'm like, honestly, like all the guys in the almost all the top 5 draft picks got paid and I didn't. I don't know, man. I don't know.